The year was 1915, and the world was embroiled in the horrors of World War I. While much of Europe was engulfed in warfare, the United States, led by President Woodrow Wilson, was trying to remain neutral. But in the midst of this global conflict, a single event would become a catalyst for change, ultimately influencing America's entry into the war: the sinking of the RMS Lusitania. On May 1, 1915, the Lusitania, a British ocean liner, set sail from New York to Liverpool with nearly 2,000 passengers and crew on board. Among them were American citizens traveling across the Atlantic, unaware of the dangers lurking beneath the sea. The German Empire had declared the waters around the British Isles a war zone, and their U-boats prowled the ocean with lethal intent. Just 6 days into its journey, on May 7th, the Lusitania neared the coast of Ireland. At 2:10 p.m., a torpedo from the German submarine U-20 struck the ship's starboard side. Within minutes, a second mysterious explosion rocked the vessel, sealing its fate. The Lusitania sank in just 18 minutes, plunging 1,198 souls into the cold Atlantic waters, including 128 Americans. The disaster shocked the world and sent ripples across the United States. Newspapers plastered the horrific scenes on their front pages, and the public was aghast. How could civilians, including women and children, be ruthlessly attacked? Yet, in this tragedy lay complex layers of geopolitical tension and intrigue. The German government defended its actions, citing that the Lusitania was carrying munitions for the Allies, a claim later substantiated when some of the ship's cargo was revealed as military supplies. However, the loss of American lives demanded a response. President Wilson issued stern warnings to Germany, but resisted calls for immediate military action, instead seeking a diplomatic resolution. Despite Wilson's efforts to maintain neutrality, the Lusitania disaster began to shift the American public's sentiment. The event underscored the reality that the war in Europe could no longer be ignored. Over the next 2 years, further provocations, including unrestricted submarine warfare and the infamous Zimmermann telegram, would push the United States closer to conflict. On April 6, 1917, spurred by these provocations and the growing realization that the U.S. had a role to play in shaping the post-war world, Congress declared war on Germany. America's entry marked a turning point, not only in the course of the war but also in its path toward becoming a global power. The Lusitania disaster, a tragic and pivotal moment, had sown the seeds for this dramatic shift. As we reflect on history, the sinking of the Lusitania reminds us of the profound impact a single event can have on the world stage. It highlights the fragile nature of peace and the intricate tapestry of international relations. In remembering those lost, we also acknowledge the lessons learned and the enduring quest for a safer, more peaceful world. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. To discover more intriguing stories and insights, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.